2015 Subaru WRX. This is the all-new production model, not a concept car. As you can see, some of the hints from the previous car, there is a lower front valence down here. Give it a wide, low look to the car. The hood scoop is new, obviously, as well. It's lower and wider as well. Improves better outward vision, but still giving a lot of air into the intercooler. It's still a top-mount intercooler, but it's now working on an all-new engine. This is the FA engine, but it's a turbocharged version of that engine. It has a bottom-mount turbocharger. It's 268 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. Great running motor, great revving motor. A little bit higher revving than it is in the previous generation cars as well. And then everything else pretty much changed. All the work went in really in the chassis in this car. When you get underneath it, we've modified virtually everything you can. A lot more modification on the chassis than we had with the previous generation WRX. So by that I mean a much stiffer chassis, stiffer frame, and we've gone and modified that as well to be even stiffer anywhere the suspension pieces mount. All new suspension design pieces on this car as well. We've increased the strength of all the bushings on the car, so much stiffer bushings. Just to give you an idea, the steering bushings are 200% stiffer than the previous generation car. It's got a quicker steering rack, now using electric power steering. It's a 14:5-to-1 steering rack on this car. The car's got much better towing. We've also got a torque vectoring system. When you turn into a corner, it's going to brake the inside wheel, shoot torque to the outside wheel, help you with your initial turn in and bite through the corner. And I've also changed the towing on the back of the car, towed the rear wheels in a little bit, also improving initial turn in and making it a little bit quicker as well. On the interior, you're going to notice it's a richer interior. We've got red piping on all the stitching, so a flat bottom steering wheel, all new gauges, kind of everything we can do to kind of differentiate it from the regular Impreza and make it a bit of a lift. We've done that. A lot more trim pieces to differentiate the two cars as well. Around back, you saw the 4 tailpipes coming out of the back with a big rear diffuser. This car has a spoiler on it, as premium models and limited models get a rear spoiler. And overall, like I said, all new design. It's got the traditional fender flares we've seen in the previous cars, 17-inch wheels and tires. Great handling car though. What we need, the chassis improvements, the chassis is 40% stiffer, and the torque vectoring. The handling is a whole different category. So also for the first time since 2009, I believe, we have an automatic offering on the WRX. This is an all-new CVT. It's a stiffer high torque CVT called Sport Lineartronic. It's designed for sports cars, designed to be fun to drive. What I mean by that, it's a very active system. You can upshift and downshift it. We have a 3-mode SI drive system on it. And I mode, you can get to 30 miles per gallon. If you want to be on the highway and get good fuel economy, you can go into sport and then sport sharp. When you're in sport sharp, instead of simulating, we designed this to simulate as a real automatic would, a 6-speed automatic, but when you're in sport sharp, it goes to an 8-speed transmission. You can toggle up and down through the paddles on that transmission through 8 gears. It'll hold the gears through corners. It has a yaw sensor that knows when you're going through a corner. It's not going to upshift or downshift when you do that corner. It'll keep the gearing so your power is always to stay on and through that corner when you're driving in really sporting manner. And it's a very easy to drive system. Automatic when you want it to be, but you can also play with like a sports car. So essentially also this, it is a precursor to the STI. The new STI will be coming. Obviously, you're going to take a lot of the modifications we were able to take from this car, and we'll have that news for you pretty soon for STI, but it's going to be a lot of changes just like the WRX has been. And once again, it's going to be the handling. The handling's going to be the things that stand out on both of these cars. We've always had great handling and grip, and take it to a new level with the new Impreza WRX, the new WRX and the new STI. The car we have over here is the Legacy Design Concept. What this really is, it is a pure design concept, it's a pure design study, but this will give you a hint at what we're looking at in the future with the Legacy sedan. 25th anniversary of the Legacy sedan, so that's kind of what we made this concept car to show you kind of where the future will be going. We're obviously very excited about the new sedans coming out. So it's going to be a great improvement over the current models, and they're going to look a lot better. To give you a hint of what it's going to look like.